Hi guys, it's Cece, also known as Crystal, back again with another video, and I've been Ghost, and yeah, I've been Ghost, but this video is a trash attempt to make content out of my failures. So let's just start and talk about what I'm going to talk about. First of all, before I start here, I haven't filmed with my natural hair like ever, but like this camera lens makes my hair look short, make it look bald-headed. I'm not bald-headed, I'm only slightly bald-headed. No, slightly bald-headed. See, so it's like you ain't got no hair yet. Okay, you get it. Okay, this hair it makes my hair look shorter. So like if I look bald-headed, I'm not bald-headed. I'm just bald-headed. Look at this. Is this bald-headed? Tell me if this is bald-headed. My hair just looks bald-headed from the front. Bald-headed. Okay, I'm not bald-headed. I'm bald-headed. Medium length hair, okay? Leave me the frick alone, okay? Anywho, today I'm gonna talk about my failures as a person, especially for like the past couple of years. I've been going through this thing where like I don't make the most out of my life, and I'm trying to find the root of my problem because me not making the most out of my life is literally the reason why this YouTube channel is failing. My upload game weak. Every time I fail at uploading, I come back, I'm like, it's cause of this, it's cause of this, it's cause of this, it's cause of this. Like, at the end of the day, psychologically, I just don't care. I stopped caring. It's summer, like it's easier to not care. Like you don't have any real repercussions. You think you don't, but you do at the end because you're not making the most out of your life. And if somebody asks you how you doing, you say good, but you're not really good, but you don't know why because you're not making the most of your life. So you're just like, oh, whatever, I'm good, but I'm not good, and I don't know how to explain why. Because it's not bad, but it's not good either. So you're just like, what I'm trying to say is not making the most of your life is very important because it keeps you motivated. First, you go from excellent, you're making the most out of your life, you're doing the best you can, then it goes middle, like how I am now. All of a sudden, you don't have a will to live anymore. And you know, it's levels. I'm not trying to get rock bottom. I'm trying to be at the top or stay consistently at the top because that's what makes people happy. You know, I want to be happy. I don't want to be I don't want somebody to ask me how you doing. I'm just like good, but I'm not really good in my head. You know. So let's just talk. I'm rambling, but I feel like when you're not making the most out of your life, there's a lot of key things into it. There's a lot of things you can do in one day. Wasting your life every single day and not putting the most effort you can to make it great, put the most effort out of it, it damages you psychologically because you get into the habit of not doing anything, and all of a sudden it's hard to get out of the rut, you know? I ended school a month ago. I haven't done anything in a month, really. Like, I hung out with people a couple times, but like I ain't do nothing to help me in any way. Like I could have posted a lot on YouTube, but I didn't. I just slept. I listened to music and I just like pretended to read, but like I didn't really read. Like I read like 10 pages of a book, like that's it. I had that reality check first with the 1 month of summer thing, and then went to the doctor like a while ago. And she was talking to me, you know, small talk, whatever. She was like, what do you like to do? How have you been spending the summer? What do you like to do? And it was things that, like, I thought in my head I was doing, or I was about to do, while I was actually doing. So I was like half lying, because it wasn't, I was about that life, but I wasn't about that life. Like, that's a waste of time for a month. And it's really depressing, because it hit me today, because today is July 2nd. And I was like, yo, I got basically a month and a half left before I gotta go to school. And I haven't done anything that post month. Like, it went by so fast too. I'm not trying to waste anything. So once you're continually doing that, you lose your motivation psychologically. Because I feel like when it's like New Year's or like anything where people make New Year's resolutions or anything like that, like their motivation in their head that makes them legitimately want to do something is short term. It's not a long term thing. They don't train themselves to keep the goal long term. And I feel like the same thing's happening to me because I can put effort into a lot of things. Like, I can barely even do chores around the house. And so like, if I can barely put an effort to do chores around the house, how you expect me to make a YouTube video? YouTube videos Or like if I'm here on YouTube, that means I'm happy. That means I'm happy with my life. That means life going great. Like I'm actually doing things. You know, I'm on that grind. But when I'm ghost on YouTube, that means I'm going through the same thing over and over again. I'm going through that short-term thing that happens where I have like a goal in my head, maybe for like a couple weeks, and then it goes away. So like, I need a reality check. I need to realize that in order for me to be happy and to continually be happy and to do the things I like to do, like YouTube. And when you're waking up from like those sort of reality checks and you're trying to get better, I feel like the way to stay better is to constantly remind yourself what you gotta do to stay on that road. Not be about that life and not be about that life at the same time, if that makes any sense. What I'm trying to say is stay aware of what your goals are and what you're doing. Like constantly remind yourself of what your goals are and what you're doing, and just stay woke, bro. Yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm tired of rambling. Like and subscribe if you new. You already know, What do you guys like to do to stay woke and stay aware of what you're doing and like make the most out of your life and actually be happy? Like, you know, let me know down below. And tell me if you also do that thing where like you're good for like a couple of weeks or whatever, a week, and then you drift off. You're like a person with New Year's resolutions. So let me know. I'll see you guys in the video later, probably, because I'm trying to stay woke. So yeah, bye. So this is bald headed now, huh? This is bald headed now. This is bald headed now. My head look cute though. Little curls for the win, not mixed curls. Little curls for the win.